Hello, I hope you are well, and in this course we speak about the dream lifestyle and how we can create actually a wonderful lifestyle that supports your life, the life you wish, thanks to your dating business app. And maybe some of you already know this, but a dating app is actually one of the best business, although a lot of people don't think it is. They don't think about this kind of business. They think about information products, for instance, selling courses or selling books or selling, I don't know, other kind of products. But actually, having a dating app startup is one of the best and most flexible business you can have when you want to travel, when you want to live abroad, and when you want to have a good income from it. It's a really good business, and also it doesn't require much work. Online, unlike for instance, information products or courses you have to do by yourself. Dating apps can be really easily outsourced. You can easily outsource a team, and so it's really good if you would like to have a dream lifestyle, and if you plan to travel around the USA, around Canada, around Europe, Asia, Oceania, Australia, Antarctica, even Greenland, everywhere where you have data, internet, you can be and you can live, which is amazing. And you can outsource your team. You don't have, if you make courses on Udemy, for instance, you need a really good internet because you have to upload a lot of videos, and it requires a lot of time to prepare your courses and to publish them, to comment on students. The comment, and you have to help the students as well because they ask a lot of questions. You have to update, you have to keep your course updated. However, a dating dating app is so easy to maintain. Of course, you have to maintain, but it's much easier if you use a script or software, which we'll see later on in this course. And it's really easy to outsource. It's really easy to have a team to moderate your app. To me, it's one of the best business when you want to have the perfect lifestyle. If you have a family and you want to travel in Costa Rica and live the dream life on the beach, and you have English, you have American schools or British schools a bit everywhere where you can your kids can go there, and they can have also a dream life as well as you, and that's just the best. So first of all, I wanted to tell you congratulations, because you are right. Having a dating app is, more and more and more people actually. We thought that in 2012 already, but even now, more than ever, people are using dating apps. And thanks to the COVID pandemic in 2020, 2021, dating websites had a really huge boost. Because people felt lonely and wanted to speak to others, to people like them, and even if it's not to date them, just to have some nice friends, even remotely, it's really nice. So let's go into it, and let's start by our first day. So this module is a bit different with the other modules. For this course, actually, it's not modules, it's actually days. And I recommend you to follow each video for each day. Don't try to watch all the videos or all the audios, just one per day. We will have a nice journey together. We spent a few days, even more than a few days, a bunch of days together to create together your best dating app lifestyle, like a muse. I don't know if you know what a muse is. Muse, business. A muse is a bit different, but this is more or less what we'll create because it generates income for you. What a muse is, a muse money maker opportunities that explosive research you see. Actually, I have some notes that I want to show you. Let's see where are my notes. Okay, so yeah, a muse, it's an income stream. A lifestyle business, it's a little bit different. It's an income stream, but from a passion usually. For you, it can be the case. Of course, it can be the case, and it is even better if it's a passion. But it can just be a muse. And yeah, that's a bit different. And then you have passive income hacker. It's a little bit different business. It's more for developers, for hackers, let's say. But for you, it will be around a muse or a lifestyle business. You can type this on the internet to have more idea of what we'll create together. And let's just I never typed. I think I didn't do research for Muse Business Social App because for me I have a few of them, and I think I don't see the point to Google and to see if the other people do the same as me. But my internet is not really good right now because I don't know actually why, but it's not good. It's weird, but anyway. Let's see how it goes later on. I think this is my VPN. We want first for your business lifestyle, you to have a clear goal of the ideal life you want to have. Try to set the kind of best life you want to have. So take a notebook and write down your ideal life you see yourself living, or yourself or your family or your partner and yourself. You see, so you can know that you are comfortable to live this kind of lifestyle for the next 2 to 3 years, and try to really think about it. Try to use your imagination to know if it's a good kind of lifestyle or not. I know it's not easy to do this exercise. I suggest you, I don't have a notebook right now, but I have, oh yeah, wait 1 second. Just take my notebook. Okay, not even in a nice notebook like this one. I hope you see it, oh yeah. You can actually write everything you would love to do, and even in a nice notebook it's even better because well, you feel more comfortable to set, like, try to think really where you want to go, what you want to do. Maybe you just want to live in the city you live in because you love it, and that's completely fine, of course. I know that most of the people who are listening to this course are more like nomad style, so they want to travel around the world. But maybe for you, you just want to stay in your town because you love it, you love your city, and you just want to have a different kind of lifestyle. So write it down, what kind of lifestyle you want to have, and really think about the one that can be repeated over and over again. Because usually when you ask someone, what's your dream day? They will say, oh, me, I want to have a nice fancy restaurant, going to a nightclub, having a lot of parties. That's good, but for short term. I mean, in the short term, for a short amount of time, because it's a lot of euphoric. I mean, it's really like it's not really doable to do that in a long term. It means, usually when you ask, oh, what would you love to do? You think about parties, you think about a lot of, really like alcohol, people, meeting people, and girls, men, restaurants, holidays, like, the really amazing holidays, like you dream of, but this is fun for 1 week, 2 weeks, 3 weeks, 4 weeks maybe, but not for life. And although this lifestyle you are drafting right now, you will write right now, it maybe it will last for 1 year or 2 years, but try to see long term, because the business we are creating together will be made to last for at least 2 years. It doesn't work, and you need time also to generate money and to be popular, to be famous, to have a lot of users. So you cannot, it's not a business that is made to last for just 1 week. And 2 years is still short. Ideally, your business will be made to last for 4 years or 5. So try to see long term. That's really what we want. And really try to see what you really want to do, what's your dream. And don't think about business. Don't think about, oh no, this is not possible. Try to think everything is possible. And then from that, we'll design your business around your lifestyle. This is really what we want. So you have your business there, and your business is there, and your lifestyle is there, and your business is around, and it will be designed perfectly for the kind of lifestyle you wish. And if you want more time for you, well, you will outsource more from your team. If you love your business and you want to spend a lot of time with your business, you will outsource more, but you will try to do what you prefer to do in your business. If you used to be really good in marketing, if you have some, maybe you used to work in a marketing team, you studied marketing, maybe you have experiences in sales, and maybe you like it, I hope so. So then you will obviously do the sales part or the marketing part of your business. If you have a lot of experience in coding, in programming, and you like it, well, maybe you will do the programming development part, at least a bit, not everything maybe, because in the long term it's hard. Maybe you will outsource a DevOps, maybe for the server of your, maybe you will host your website, your web app, on AWS. It's the Amazon cloud service, and maybe you will do the development part. Or if you're not good with that, or you don't want to do that, you will outsource this, or you will find a way to do at least as possible of what you don't really like. And if you just want to have just a lot of time for you, you will outsource more. But obviously you will have to generate more money, but that's fine, because in the long term you will. But really write everything you would love to, and this exercise is really serious. You have to spend at least 10 minutes, 15 minutes doing this. And really even more, you can even spend an hour, because it's about your life. We don't speak about something random, we speak about your life. So, it's really important. And also, in your business, you will be 100% owner of your business. We don't want VC investors in your business, because if you have this, you won't have the freedom you want. Your freedom will be destroyed. Outsource a team is fine, because you can always, break up with your team. With outsource people. Break up. You can just, use someone else. But when you have investors, when you have VC money, it's not easy at all, actually. It's not as easy as outsource people or having freelancers working for you. It's definitely not a good way to have a good, free, and lightweight business. So you need to be 100% owner, or maybe you and your partner, but still be careful, because maybe your partner, especially if you will change the kind of life you currently have, maybe nothing is forever, and maybe you might break up. We never know. So be careful. If you are alone, it's safer. For this kind of business, it's safer. Usually when you create a startup, of course it's much better to be at least 2 or 3, and it's more fun when you have more people working with you. But in this kind of lifestyle business, we want to have it as flexible as possible, and also try to redefine the dating category where your business is, where your business, what your business does. So maybe at the moment, most of the dating apps, they try to make just the UI is different, the UX is different, about swiping left, right, and so on. Try to reinvent the game, but not, you don't have to invent something else. But so you don't want to invent something, because usually inventors are fail for the first time. It's not good to invent something, but try just to create the game differently of the dating app. And the way you build your dating app should reflect the kind of lifestyle, because I think it's a good idea to have a dating app that matches with the kind of life you do, so you can even promote yourself, and also being maybe an influencer. Now maybe you don't want to show your face, you don't want to be the person of the kind of business. That's really fine, but sometimes it works better because people don't go to your dating app for the dating app, but also because they like you and they trust you, and that's much better. It's like you show yourself as a matchmaker. You say, okay, I'm Brandy Pitts. I'm a professional matchmaker. I built this dating app, and it's my methodology. It's my DNA. I created the method you will find nowhere else. I even published a book about this method. It's a really good method. And this dating app is just fantastic because I built the way it succeeds. You will find someone, otherwise you have your money back, believe in me. And that's just an example. But if you do that way, people will be much grateful to you, and they will trust you much more than a simple dating app where you don't even know who are the owners. And people are a bit like, do I give my details to a weird, average dating app? I don't know, maybe not. But if they really trust the guy, which is you, they will, they will like the dating app, not just for the app, but also for you. And you will be able to publish videos also about your lifestyle, so people will follow you and your service. And that's a really good idea to have, it's like kind of slash influencer slash dating app business. It's in between both. It's like the influencer person where people follow that person for who the person is, but at the same time for you, it's also the dating app. So you will give a lot of tips, a lot of pieces of advice to how to date well, and you will say, actually, I also published a dating app where the dating app follows exactly my principles and the methodology I created over years and years to have the best way to meet someone. I hope you see more or less what I meant by that. Now you don't have to follow this. I know a lot of people, especially for dating apps, they don't really want to show their face, and that's okay, but you have 2 options here. And nowadays, dating apps, it's not taboo anymore, like even everywhere actually. Everybody are really fine. Thanks to Tinder, actually, people are really fine about dating apps. So don't worry. It's really fine. And before showing my face, people think, oh, and what if my family sees? If my family sees my face, maybe they will think it's weird, or But in this case, nowadays in 2022 and so on, people they even like it when you say, "Oh, I have a dating app." People think it's really cool. People obviously they will tell to you that it's really cool. So try really to imagine and to design your lifestyle. So again, this module is really like the foundation of the kind of lifestyle and how you will, how your dating app will look like. So I spoke to you about being an influencer, a professional matchmaker with a dating app, or just a dating app, but you have to find an original concept. Maybe a dating app for travelers, and the app will look like a jungle with trees and toucans, and a bit weird, but it will be really original. Like when you go to the dating app, you will see like toucans and jungles and palm trees, or maybe a dating app for people who love the sea life. So you will see dolphins and whales and the waves of the sea, and that's nice too. Or maybe you can have a dating app for the city lovers, and so you will have skyscrapers, New York City, and the street with the buildings and the people around, and they will say, okay, this dating app is for the people, for the city lover. And then ideally you should live usually only in big cities, or if you do a dating app for the nature lovers or for the sea life lovers, well, you will have to also to love this kind of thing, because if you make a dating app where you are not the main user, it won't last long. So you really have to think about okay, I love city life, so we make a dating app for city people. I mean, for people living in big cities, in capital cities, and I will also live in a big city in a nice apartment, and maybe I will shoot myself like videos, and I will say, hey, I'm in my apartment. I just met that person. That person was so good, so nice. I met a girl last night, and she was so friendly. I met also a man last night. The owner doesn't have to be a man. It can be maybe you are a lady, you are maybe a girl, and that's even better. So that's why I prefer not to mention a gender, but you just say, oh, hey, I just met a really friendly and nice person last night in that pub, and I suggest you that my dating app is about this city, so go there. I will have an event with you. I will be there tomorrow evening. If you are nearby, just say hello to me. I'm the founder, by the way, and I love to meet my clients. So see me, and we'll speak more about it. You see, this is really what we want to develop together. So really work on your lifestyle business, that's how you will design and what kind of life you would love to, and think about how then your dating app will look like. We'll see tomorrow for the day number 2, and good luck for this exercise. You can write the perfect lifestyle you want and the dating app that will look like, that will reflect to your lifestyle on notebook, or maybe on a note app, or on your computer, on Pages or on Word, doesn't matter. And we'll see on the day 2. See you. Bye bye.